Hello, you are welcome back to my channel. My name is Lukman, and today we are looking at our spiritual talk series. And in this series, I'm going to be discussing 7 different games that you play that is stopping you from becoming rich. You are welcome back. A lot of us play different kind of games. Don't be surprised with what I'm discussing today, because what I'm discussing might not be all spiritual, but if you look at the foundation of everything that we discuss in spirituality, you know that the foundation is for us to be successful. The essence is for us to be financially free, financially independent, and to be successful, to be buoyant, to attract money and wealth into our life. But a lot of us, despite the fact that we practice a lot of spiritual recipes, we do a lot of spiritual a lot of rituals, still we are still where we are because of some things. And these things are what I call the games, playing games. And in playing games, a lot of the factors, a lot of the games that you play rest entirely on you, because you are the one playing the games. Until you learn to be yourself, until you stop some of these games, you can never get headway. You might want to debate this, but I'm telling you, and I want to tell you, and I'm telling you this from experience, because I have seen a lot of people. From my own experience also, at least I've experienced a lot, and I have seen so many things, and I have read so many books. I have read the biographies of people who are successful in life. I realized that the reason why so many people are where they are is because of these games that I'm going to be discussing. The number one game that you are playing that is keeping you where you are, that is not making you to be successful, is the blame game. Blame game. A lot of people blame others for anything and everything that happens to them. They blame others apart from themselves. It is either somebody in the village is this, it is either a friend, it is either your brother is not helping you, it is either your wife is not a good wife, it is either you don't have this, it is either because you are not educated. This is a blame game. You blame everybody apart from yourself. But I want to tell you straight off that if you want to be successful, if you want to be rich, if you want to get out of the rat race, then you have to stop blaming people. Rather, you look inward, blame yourself, and change the game. Instead of blaming people, look inward, look at yourself. Stop blaming people. Take responsibility for your life. Stop blaming people. Because if you continue to blame people, I want to bet you remain where you are. And don't forget, whenever you are called to give account, they are not going to call those people that you are blaming to give account. They will call you to give account of your life, both on this earth and the hereafter. So stop playing the blame game. Stop playing the blame game. Look inward. Be yourself. Instead of blaming people, then blame yourself. Another game that you are playing and that is making you not to be successful is the excuse game. The excuse game. This one is so common. A lot of people make excuses for everything. They want to give you 1001 excuses why they are not doing a particular thing. as a spiritual counselor, I give a lot of spiritual recipes, and you see a lot of people not doing it. Instead of doing it, they start asking questions and questions. Questions like, what if it doesn't work? That's an excuse. How can you say what if it doesn't work? Have you tried it? You have to try it. That is the essence of giving you the tips. You try it instead of saying, asking whether it doesn't work. Some people will say, what if I do it and something happen to me? What if I do this and something? You are not doing it and nothing is happening to you, so why not do it? That is an excuse. You give excuse for everything. You give excuse for everything. If you give them a business advice, they will give you 1001 thing why that thing will not work. If you give them an investment advice, they will give you 1001 reason or 1001 people who have done it and who are not successful. They start giving you excuses. They will start telling you, I'm not educated, I didn't go to school. That's an excuse. And there is a saying that excuse is the building block of the house of failure. If you continue to give excuse, you won't get anywhere. I bet you. I'm not trying to curse you. I'm not trying to curse you. But you have to stop this game. This excuse game. Stop giving excuses. Stop doing. Start doing. Instead of giving excuses, instead of saying that it is not possible, you start asking, why not? Start asking, why not? Start doing. Try to do it. Don't give excuses. Excuse will not take you anywhere. If Elon Musk had given excuses, there wouldn't have been anything called Tesla. He gave Tesla, and at the time, he became one of the richest in the world. If Mark Zuckerberg had given excuses, there wouldn't be anything called Facebook, and a lot of people are on Facebook. If Jeff Bezos decided to give excuse, there wouldn't be anything called Amazing today, and Amazing is one of the most successful and the best e-commerce in the world. If Jack Ma of Alibaba decided to give excuse, at the time Jack Ma went into e-commerce because some of the things he wanted, he could not get it, so he decided to take a plunge and do it himself. He was not giving excuses. Most of us want to give excuse. So excuse is the building block of the house of failure. And I pray and I bet that, and I know that you don't want to be a failure, but if you continue to give excuses upon excuses, then you don't have anything. You will fail, and I don't pray for you to fail. So that is why I'm giving this out. That's why I'm giving this out. I hate when people complain. When you want to talk about excuses, if you know my story very well, I should be the one giving excuses, but I refuse to give excuse. That is why I am forging ahead and I'm moving ahead. I'm doing what I'm doing now. I'm doing it at the wrong time, but I have to do it because of self-discipline. I don't want to give excuse. I'm not feeling too well, but I have to do it. Because I've decided that I have a schedule, that this is what I will do, this is what I'll be doing. On this particular day, I'll be doing this. So I'm doing it. I'm not giving excuses. I don't want to give excuse. I'm not feeling fine. I'm not doing this. That's an excuse. I don't want to give excuse. And you should stop giving excuse. The excuse game will not take you anywhere. Another game, I think this is the third game that will not make you to be successful, is the fearful game. This I see every time. A lot of people are afraid. They are afraid of everything. And what you have to fear is fear itself. If you are afraid of everything and anything and everything, then you won't get anywhere. If you are introduced to a particular venture, you bring the fearful game. You are afraid. And how do you want to move if you are afraid? The higher the risk, the higher the return. You don't have to be afraid of anything. You don't have to be afraid of anything. Most of the successful people on earth today are where they are because they are not afraid. Because they plunge ahead. They are not afraid. If you are afraid, you won't get anywhere. If you are a sportsman on the track, maybe you are an athlete on the track, you saw so many big athletes. You are very small in size, and you saw so many big athletes with muscles and everything, and you are saying, hey, how do I compete with these people? And you are shaking. You won't get anywhere. You won't get it. There is a guy called Larry Bird. I think he's very short. During he was a basketball, he was an NBA player, basketball player. The guy was very short. Larry Bird, but he became one of the best player in the NBA, basketball player, because he was playing against big guy, but he was never afraid. He was doing his things. So the only solution to get out of fear is to get more knowledge. Get more knowledge and plunge ahead. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Just believe in yourself. If you don't know anything, get knowledge in it and plunge ahead. Just go ahead. Don't be afraid. I know a lot of people talk about calculated risk. There are calculated risk, fine. But talking about risk does not make you to be afraid. Risk is different from being afraid. When you are afraid, what is propelling you is fear. You want to give, this one is tied to the second one that we talk, the fearful game. But a lot of people are afraid, and they want to give you excuse. I mean, they tend to give you excuse because they are afraid. Don't be afraid. What you have to fear is fear itself. There are two things to learn from any venture. Is either it is successful or not successful. If it is successful, then you have learned how to succeed. If it's not successful, then you have learned something also from that venture. But that does not mean you have failed. A lot of people are afraid of failure. The fearful game. They are afraid of failing. They are afraid. I'm afraid. I don't want to do this. What if I fail? What if I lose? What if you want to continue to do this? You won't get anywhere. You won't get any. The fourth game that you must stop playing if you want to be successful is the know-it-all game. Know-it-all game. A lot of people believe they can do it all alone. I want to tell you, there is no new thing under the sun. You don't reinvent the wheel. Whatever you want to do has already been done. If you know you are not so good on a particular topic or subject matter, get other people's opinion instead of wanting to do it all alone. A lot of people feel if I tell people my idea, they will steal it. That's not true. There is no new thing. It was Picasso, the great artist, that once said that good artists copy, great artists steal, because they know the value that there are no new things. All you need to do is just get other people's opinion, get more knowledge, get ideas from different people, then don't use it, then now use it for yourself. Don't feel you know it all and you want to go it all. Most of the successful people that you are seeing today, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos and the rest, they have team of people, think tanks who come together. They have the idea, but these people will come and borrow them ideas too. They will add to the idea and they make them to achieve their aim. Then the fifth game that will make you not to be successful is the comfort zone game. Comfort zone game. A lot of people feel they are okay. This is very peculiar to people who do paid jobs, who are in 9 to 5 or civil servants, like in my country. Most of the civil servants, they are in their comfort zone because they know that at the end of every month they are going to be having their salary, whatever happens, except they stop their salary, they will continue to receive their salary. So they are comfortable, they don't want to look elsewhere. But I want to tell you, the comfort zone game is a bad game, because you realize this very late, when it is too late. By 60-65 you'll be retired, And once you are retired, most of the time you are tired. So, and that is when you now realize that so things are not as they seem, because you have been in your comfort zone. If you want to be very successful, you want to be very rich, you have to get out of your comfort zone and stop playing the comfort game. You have to do things now so that you can enjoy later. A lot of people say, what am I says, what am I wasting? What do I need? I have everything. Now you might have it, but in years to come, now we are in the digital age, we are in the connected economy. You have to leverage on digital economy. You also leverage on people. You connect with people. Don't just stay in your comfort zone. If you don't know the computer and the internet, this is the right time to learn it. Learn it. Don't say, I am old, I cannot learn computer, I cannot learn internet. You have to, because we are in the age. We used to be in the industrial age. We left that long time ago. We got to the computer age. We left that long time ago. We got to the internet age. Now we are in the digital age and the connected age, connected economy, where either you like it or not, you must understand digital things, internet and the rest. You have to understand technology, simple technology. You have to understand either you like it or not. So leave your comfort zone and learn what you need to learn now, so that you can get to where you are going and be successful, and you will be rich. You thank yourself later that you started earlier. The number 6 game that you play that will not make you to be successful, or that is not making you to be rich, or that is limiting your potential, is the judgmental game. A lot of people judge a lot of people. If they see anybody who is riding a big car, it's either they say they are occultic, they are ritualists, they are this, they are that, they are fraud, they are this. You are judging. Don't judge anybody. Look inward, look at yourself. Instead of judging anybody, take hold of your own life. Do something with your life. Don't judge. The judgmental game will not take you anywhere. Stop judging people. Look at yourself. What am I doing? Or what is the other person doing that I should be doing that I'm not doing? Why are they successful? Why am I not successful? Where you want to be, look at it. Who are those that are there? Instead of judging them, instead of saying they are ritualists, instead of saying they are occultic, instead of saying they are fraud, look at what they are doing to get to where they are. And you just do likewise. So stop playing the judgmental game. Judgmental game will not take you anywhere. It will impoverish you. It will make you not to be successful. And the 7th game that is making you not to be successful, or that is dragging you back, is the pleasing game. Pleasing game. A lot of people want to please others. Instead of doing things that will benefit themselves, they would rather please others than to do something that will benefit themselves. You have to be yourself. You have to learn to be yourself. Stop playing the pleasing game. You want to please everybody. My brother, my sister, you cannot please everyone. You have to do things that will take you to your desired state, where you want to be, where you feel like seeing yourself. You want to be successful. You want to be rich. You cannot please everybody. You can try, but it will just end at trying. You cannot please everybody. So, I've been able to give you value in this video, this spiritual talk series. I tried to change the tactics today, because a lot of people feel I've been doing this. Some people will call me, they will send text message, they will shout me up, they will write comment. I've been doing the spiritual recipe. It's not working. It will not work because of the games that you are playing with your life. These are just few. There are so many games that you play that is not making you to be successful. But in this spiritual talks, you have just been able to identify just 7. And you know the ones that you are playing. So I would rather advise you to stop the ones that you are playing that is not right. Or some people are guilty of all these games. They play all the games. They have just been playing games with themselves. Some are 40 years old, 50 years old, and they are still playing games with their life. you have to stop this game if you want to be rich and you want to be successful. By the way, if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. Just subscribe, it is free. Click the subscribe button, press the notification bell. Then for those who are returning, please share, comment, let other people benefit. I've given this to you for free. You can share this for others. Share it to your friends, your relatives. Let them benefit from this. And again, by subscribing, by sharing, by commenting, you are also helping the channel to grow. Until I come your way again, remain spiritually intelligent. And don't forget, we can succeed together. Thanks.